man, check us out. It's your big homie Fiend for the money. Jones. You're now tuning to DGB. For those who don't know, it's DirtyGloveBastards.com. DGB on IG. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and all that other gangsta ass shit. You feel me? But get at them. Don't pump fake on them. And don't call them unless your bread right. You heard me?
Ouch, moonlight the daylight because if they right, go and get it. I show your little bitch the $100,000 she go.
So after 2 #1 albums, you left No Limit.
I left No Limit because I couldn't make sense financially what was going to happen to me and this woman getting ready to have my first kid. And take care of my mother and other people's, you know, like what goes without saying any man has on his plate. And I didn't want to be pointing a finger at P like he didn't, No Limit didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I just went and fucking did me and hustled. I had a conversation with him man to man and we shook hands, you know what I'm saying? Like on some shit like, you know, I don't know what you got going on. Maybe you might be put in a corner about some things business-wise, but that it shouldn't affect my household. But evidently it's affecting my household, and I come here today to see if you can give me some answers. And I don't think, maybe because of, you know, it could have been Alphabet Boys, it could have been, we had a lot of things going on at the time, you know what I'm saying? But he can only disclose so much, and I didn't hear where the outcome of where I could take care of myself come out of it. And I know he didn't necessarily mean no disrespect by it, but he probably didn't have an answer for me.
Yeah.
So we shook hands, and I was like, well, I'm gonna put out some shit independently to feed myself, man. He was like, yeah, just don't put my company on it. Don't put my brand on it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I was like, it's all love, I respect. I shook his hand, and that was that, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put out Can I Burn? And 30 days later, the LP went gold, so what you saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't go gold, but I made $500,000 my first week out, you know what I'm saying? Invested $153,000 of my own money into the project and was working with the likes of a Wendy Day and Rick something to come to me. He was the CEO of Suave House at the time, and hired these people to assist me when they did ask me a question, did I want to be rich or did I want to be famous? And I'm like, you know, my brother had all kind of wild drug money. So me personally, I prefer my fucking bag. I didn't really care about the fame, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you enjoy your money and everywhere you go, people know you got the money.
Yeah.
Not money, the money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I dropped a bunch of projects, you know, maybe my first $1 million with 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Headbussaz.
Yeah.
That's still one of my favorite albums.
Bruh.
So how did you guys, I know you guys had worked before,
Right.
but what said, hey, let's go ahead and put out an album? Because shit, everyone's doing collab albums now, but nobody was
We started it. The first person that did it was the Bloods and Crips, right? But it caught no wave.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? My brother Musa said 3 6 Mafia gonna be in town, the House of Blues, how about we go there? He was, man, Musa was trying to get me anywhere and everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because he was learning the business too, trying to, you know, get me anywhere. And my brother runs Jet Life for Currency, you know what I'm saying? Right. So he, both my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So he like, you need to go to this concert. I'm like, well, fuck it, let's go. So we got there, the show was over. So we like, well, Paul, Juicy, we just gonna meet up with him. So we talking. So yeah, it's good to see each other again, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, I think it'd be dope if y'all did something. What about an album, right? So me and Musa posed up, what about an album? So Juicy like, damn, Paul, that kind of would be dope, you know what I'm saying? Paul was like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. Let's start on it Monday, right? Monday come. Something came up, right?
Yeah.
Nah, dog. No. Tuesday, I showed up to their door in Memphis, right? Because I love them. Nah. See, you millionaires already. Shit get sidetracked.
Yeah, very easily.
Things end up coming up, you heard me? So I pulled up. They had an office across from like the Memphis prison, some shit. I pulled up, remember the code to get in the gate? It was in the gate, sitting, waiting for them to pull up and come to work. You heard me? I called her like, what's up with you? What's up? Oh man, we've been busy, man, but we're gonna get that done. I said, yeah, we're gonna get it today. He's like, what you mean? I said, I'm in your parking lot. He said, nigga, you lying. I said, pull up. They pulled up, I was there. They're like, Fiend, we love you, dog. We got all these beats for Unbreakable album. We about to use all these shits for Headbussaz, bro. Today. I did 8 records the first day. Hooks, verses on all them shits. Next day did 5 joints. Third day they had a show in Nashville. I went with them to do the show, holding the mic doing ad-libs of shit I didn't even know. You hear me? Fucking with my dog so we can come back, wrap up this album. Turned the project in, you hear me? Got 100 G's. Split it with my guys. Y'all could take the majority. 6 months later, $1.4 million. I drove up there with a fucking truck that broke down on me once I got there. You have no idea about my life. Me and my daddy played PlayStation, Madden, to see who would lose to catch the floor. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You have no idea, dog. I never, I'm just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Shit could always be worse. I'm just happy to be here. And I'm saying the money, I ain't like laying my leg and on the money. I'm just saying to see if that means something to who's ever paying attention to us right now. Your yesterday don't predict your tomorrow unless you do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
And you also had a brief stint with the Ruff Ryders.
Yes, which was dope.
2001, 2002?
Yeah, I did that for the fans, thinking that's what the fans want to see me on a nationwide, you know what I'm saying, level. I'd already solidified making myself money if that's what that was to make me happy.
Because at that point you had already dropped kind of
and I'm releasing 50,000 units on a bad day, getting $750 to $8 a unit on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? $80,000 checks every month for years. You know what I'm saying? Just figuring out shit to go by. You know what I'm saying? So I got solidified financially in what I needed to do, but my fans wanted to see me as on the plateau of what I did in No Limit as far as us being out there. So for the fans, man, I signed a deal with a company that I knew even to this day was gonna be the company to transcend me to the rest of the globe. You know what I'm saying? DMX was doing a lot of movies. He was backing up on the music. They signed me to take over that motherfucker. My dad was like, God bless his soul, you hear me? My dad was like, Fiend, you gonna run this bitch. Oh, son, you gonna run this bitch. You heard me? And they knew it. Oh, they knew it. They said, you ain't even got an A&R. You your A&R. You know what I'm saying? I walked in there with a drum machine and a fucking dream. Kiss greeted me with a sack of Haze off the first day. What's up, brother? You know what I'm saying? Good to see you. I got that track you sent me from my first solo album. It's a monster. Take this Haze. You do beats? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was love. I lived in Manhattan in a Maritania Hotel for 2.5 years. Next to the Late Show, the Letterman Show.
What was that like compared to coming from New Orleans?
Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. You heard me? I wasn't used to the parking being expensive. I lived in a hotel. I was surviving. I ain't sugarcoating shit. Me and my dad had money. That shit was going for us to buy us some fucking gas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga go spit fucking $3 to get 2 bags of peanuts. Eat that shit so we can go get that gas. You know what I'm saying? Because we needed to get that shit off our chest. You feel me? My nigga Styles will pull up. What's up, daddy? What's up, baby? I was like, man, look, put me in the game. Oh, man. Oh, you and Pops? Oh, yeah, take this. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'll catch you in the studio later. You know what I'm saying? For real. Buku wild dudes in the music business that you don't know exist that help these artists be who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen dudes that were serving all the artists at Def Jam. Like it's a whole nother world, like you feel me? So I was intrigued off of New York and I enjoyed it. It was dope. I'm sad that my album never came out on Ruff Ryder. Genuinely sad. Not disappointed, but sad because I wanted that championship for us to know with that collaboration of these awesome fucking people, bro. The Deans, bro. I love these people with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like what they were willing to do for me, sacrifice for me, and to put this album out with my fans and their fan base. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I signed a deal with Interscope twice. You know what I'm saying? On some other shit. Like, you know what I mean? I signed with Interscope as Fiend, right? And then I signed with Interscope as International Jones. And then I got, shout out to Mike Karen, Aaron Bay Shuck, and my man Mark. These dudes gave me an opportunity. It was like, Fiend, man, you crushing it, man, but we're about to do these 360 deals, and I don't think you're gonna like that. So how about we give you an opt-out as an A&R for us? and you just don't be an artist. I said I would like to take that op out, and I like to buy a vowel. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? Yeah. I moved out here in Atlanta, man. It got me a spot to live out here, and I was, man, discovering all kind of talent. I brought Drummer Boy to the table. The T-Pain, My Shorty replies. You know what I mean? A gang of shit. I got UGK on the first feature when Pimp C came home with T.I. for front, back, side to side, produced by Manny Fresh. I was telling Corey, he's like, I ain't know that. I said, yeah, I got my partners paid, man. I was meeting producers that was homeless, bro. Getting these dudes production deals, dude. $90,000, these dudes was living on the street. Not in no car, on the street. So I was like, I felt invigorated of my job of transcending, you know what I'm saying? I got overwhelmed also by not getting with the artists as much to give them these vibes and this ghostwriting and this A&R skill, and having to go through so many gatekeepers, it just deadened my feel for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to get this energy to the artists so they can see what they feeling, and maybe we can build on something. There's too many gatekeepers. That shit it just killed me. You know what I mean? I worked with a gang of people. Ruff Ryders before he came out. Boo, cool people. Worked with Trick Daddy a lot. Shout out to Po' Boy Entertainment, Drummer Boy, Ross, Ruff Ryders, Scott Storch, Cool and Dre, Pharrell, the Neptunes, period, Atlantic Records, APG, Interscope, Jimmy Iovine, Dre, so many people, bro. Like I just had, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to the Lamontrose Hotel in LA. You heard me? That's where all the good gas smoking on the balcony and these dope flying iron currency and Fiend joints come from. That's where all that dope ass writing came from. For all that ghost writing I did for Atlantic Records too. You heard me? Yeah.
I got you. All right. So let me ask you, how much has New Orleans music and culture influenced rap music today?
It's in everything. It's in everything. It's in everything. Now egotistically too. It's in everything, meaning to when you don't even know that you use it. Yeah. That's like putting pepper on your meal and not giving whatever the name of the pepper company they credit. You just putting pepper. No, nigga, they got a name that say Old Bay, something on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna use it. And I'm happy because at the end of the day in music, you're supposed to be a conduit. You should be something to be able to create something. You know, the basis premise of life of creating something dope is energy. You create energy to create matter, and then you can create something that matters. Yeah. That's that. You know what I mean? Most people do it, you see it. Yeah. You instantly be like, man, them boys on some shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So the Ruff Ryders shit was live. You know, New York was weird. I went to jail out there and shit, man. Was facing a little something. That shit was wild. That redirected my career too. You know what I mean? I was wild and I was falling out. I fell out. This little engineer, this dude was taking money from me, wasn't doing, mixing my shit. I could have went to jail. I pulled up on him, dog, lost it. Come here, bitch. I was tripping, dog. Like, you heard me? I was facing jail, though. I was facing shit. And you know, he was needing that music to give you life, pay bills, you know what I'm saying? So I was all over, dog. I've been blessed, man. My whole life and preserved, could have been in so many fucked up situations, but this music, it saved my life. Yeah. It saved my life and it's continuing to save my life. Shout out to Lil Pat, he the engineer for Dolph, he's always posting that shit. You know, music saved my life. Shout out to Bun B, shout out to Lil Pat, shout out to Dolph. Hey bro, do you know I've worked with every major artist that has a career right now, some point in time in their life? Except for Future, which I'm quite sure he was in the dungeon, in the basement, whatever, when I was there, probably just don't remember. Everyone you can name. David Banner, Jeezy, Gucci, Shorty Red, Bone Crusher, Bruno Mars, Flo Rida, Ross, Kevin Gates, NBA Youngboy. You name it. You name them. I have been somewhere, some point, cordially, somewhere, to be in some type of introduction or some type of camaraderie, or at least friendship, you know what I'm saying, before they got a chance to, that green light, you know what I'm saying, on doing their thing. Yeah. Not saying I was instrumental, but being able to be around greatness, that next, you know, spawn of awesomeness, you feel me? Yeah, no doubt.
So out of rapping, producing, songwriting, A&R, what do you prefer to do the most?
What I prefer,
your passion at right now?
My passion right now is to be the facilitator.
Yeah.
I want to be water. I want to allow things to move. If I have to work as a producer, awesome. If I have to work as a writer, awesome. Rapper, awesome. Somewhat singer, awesome. That's what I want to be. I don't think it's one hat. I'm stuck to when this is all I'll be doing, because I feel like, of course, we gotta multitask to make things go. Yeah. So I want to be water, man. I want to be the facilitator. I can facilitate what they need.
All right, if you could give your advice from 20 years ago, what would you do? What would you say to yourself?
Man, if I can give myself advice from 20 years ago, fuck. Man, be about your fucking business, right? Learn to talk direct and be about your business. Did I say be about your business? You heard me? I said be about your business, and everything else will follow. You know what I'm saying? And don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself. And I encourage you 1,000 times to be yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And make the money do something. Don't just look at it and don't get infatuated with it. Make it do something. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see the same dollar twice. So do something with it. Invest. Learn what liabilities and liabilities and assets. Learn what your assets and liabilities, and invest, because it's going to come rainy days. It's going to come rainy days. So that's what I would do. That's what I would have told myself. And by all means, keep not giving a fuck about them diggity dog ass hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on soul. You heard me?
So what does Dirty Glove Bastard mean to you?
Dirty Glove Bastard means to me, rest in power, Lil Pooh. You know, Dirty Glove Bastard means for me the opportunity for an artist that may have not had the world to see how great they are, have somebody say, I'll give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's a group of guys that goes without saying, whether you see their faces or not, they there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that counts for the independent guy. I think that counts for the underdog. I think that counts for the person that hasn't figured their self out yet or figured the music game out just yet. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dirty Glove Bastards and everyone involved. From existence still to this day. Businesses' first 5 years are blown away most of the time and don't even exist no more by guys not seeing profits, by waiting on profits. These gentlemen have stood the test of time. So respect DGB, and by all means, man, rest in paradise, Lil Pooh. Go check out Lil Pooh project available on DGB called Long Live King Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Long Live Pooh, you heard me? Dope guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, DGB, that's my interpretation, you feel me? So yeah, y'all might have your own, and that's cool, that's your business, but that's my take on it, you hear me?
I smoke the Vic in this bitch while I smoke the Vic in this bitch. Never now one in the air. And keep it real, it never fails. So pussy juice on the fingernails. No need for name, no kiss and tell. Rubber band in them bands. Making bands. Pound turn to them grams. Watch it dance while they saying on the